Got a box full of goodies from Aqara. We'll take a look at what they sent up next. Welcome and thanks for watching. Before we get started, because I know most of you leave before the very end, if you end up finding the following content useful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet but are interested in the HomeKit smart home platform and related Apple tech, please hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to get notified when I post new content. So for most of us who've dived into the HomeKit platform head first, we've come to quickly realize that it's quite an expensive endeavor. I mean, this stuff ain't cheap. But that may soon change with this new entrant into our favorite smart home platform. And hopefully will spur some competition on the price side, as well as increased quality and reliability that we've come to expect from Apple's HomeKit partners. Aqara may be new to most of us in the West, but they've been around Asia for quite some time. I'm sure some of you viewers may have already had some experience with Aqara, perhaps purchasing a hub internationally and using a North American adapter with that hub, or whichever adapter for your region. Maybe you were able to catch a US hub when it popped up on Amazon with limited availability. I know I saw them on there. I almost bought one, but kind of held off. I kind of think that was Aqara's way of setting a few hubs free in the wild for kind of a beta test with limited users. For the rest of us though, who have been waiting, by the time you watch this video or very soon after, these competitively priced HomeKit accessories should be available on Amazon, and I'll post links and updates in the description below. I'm pretty excited to open up this box and see what they sent me. One cool feature I'd like to really check out is the Aqara hub. Not only does it bring all their accessories under HomeKit, but it can also act as a security alarm, and paired with sensors to detect motion, vibration, and of course the open and close status of doors and windows, us HomeKit users will finally have a solution available to us so that we can roll our own rudimentary security system. So when Aqara reached out and asked if I'd like to take a look at their US lineup, I jumped at the chance. So let's unbox this package and take a look and see what they sent over. So here's the box they sent me. I'm not sure exactly what they sent over. I kind of have an idea, but let's see what they included. Looks like they sent over quite a few devices to look over and test. First, we have a wireless remote switch with a single rocker. Another wireless remote switch, this one with a double rocker. A water leak sensor. Cube. Interested in seeing how this one interacts with devices. A motion sensor, temperature and humidity sensor. The most important piece, the Aqara hub, which will enable these other Aqara accessories to be compatible under HomeKit. Some of the more adventurous folks among us picked up this hub overseas, and it came with a North American adapter, but this hub with a North American plug needs no adapter. A smart plug, a wireless mini switch, door and window sensor. I'll probably pick up a few more of these since they're currently the least expensive door and window sensor option on the market. And finally, a vibration sensor. That's quite a bit that they sent me in the box. I'd like to thank the folks over at Aqara for sending these out to me and giving me the opportunity to test them before they officially hit the US market. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start with the hub and let's see how setup works with that. So here we go. Here is the hub, and again, as always, we look for the all-important Works with Apple HomeKit badge. On the back, it talks about automation, how it can also be used as a RGB nightlight, and security. Top is their logo. Back is a view of their app, which you can download at the Apple App Store. So it says Smart Home Control Center, connect up to 32 Aqara Bridge accessories. So you can hook up to 32 accessories to the bridge until you need another bridge. It has Siri voice control and remote control. We can control the hub anywhere via the Aqara Home app, and of course through the Apple Home app. And here is the hub.
And yeah, I'm surprised actually by the size. It looks like a reset button here. A grill, this looks like a bit of translucent material. This is probably where the light is. Feels well made, everything is tight. So looking forward to using this hub. Again, it is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Compare the size to my iPhone XS Max. So yeah, pretty small. So that's the hub. What else comes in here? There's a booklet, instruction setup booklet. And again, this is a lot smaller than I thought it'd be, and this has the North American US plug. So no need to buy an adapter. And the reason I don't want to kind of jump ahead and buy the one with a US adapter is because that would add extra length that this would stick out, and I want this to really be flush up against the wall. So I'm glad I waited, and I'm actually very thankful that Aqara sent one out to me. Cool, so there's the hub. And let's go ahead, you know what, I really wanted to take a look at what the door and window sensor looked like. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this. So this also comes with, let's see, this comes with adhesive, obviously, so you can stick that onto the surface where you're gonna have the door and window sensor. Also comes with a booklet. Now here is the door and window sensor. Now these are small, and there it is. Pull the blue to engage the battery. Adhesive on back already, so this is a extra piece of adhesive in case you want to move this sometime in the future. And this is the magnet. That is really, really compact. It will be more inobtrusive than the other door sensors I have, which are the Koogeeks. And the Koogeek door sensor was pretty large. And I'll actually try and put a photo comparing the size of the two. I'll try to insert that somewhere in the video. But this is a nice small size for a door and window sensor. Cool. Another thing that I need is a motion sensor. I like the small size of the box already. Also comes with a booklet and some extra adhesive. Now the pull tab to engage the battery. This is actually pretty small. And this is a little stand so you can mount it somewhere and angle it whichever way you want. That is actually a very nice compact motion sensor. And comparing the size to the door and window sensor, those are really small. So that's nice. I like that as well. And I'm also going to open right now the smart plug. See where the seams are. And the plug itself, it's for North America as well. There's a button to turn on and off manually, as well as obviously you can control through the Aqara app and the Home app. The best placement for this would probably be in the top plug. I kind of like Wemos because the Wemos are longer lengthwise and you can stack them. This one you can't stack. So you can only have one smart plug per outlet, and this would have to be on the top outlet because you don't want to cover the bottom. Other than that, nice plug. I like the way all the material that they use on their devices, they're all white. They integrate well, almost Apple-esque. Smart plugs are pretty straightforward. The difference with this is obviously you're going to need a hub to connect this to HomeKit. So let's go ahead and set up this Aqara hub. I'm going to go ahead and plug the hub into an available outlet. And we're going to wait about 30 seconds until the yellow light starts blinking quickly.
Waiting to connect. Please open the app.
So now I'm going to go ahead and open up the Aqara app. And I've already downloaded it. And I'm going to click Add Accessory, Aqara Hub. Choose the home, hit next, and yellow light blinking, confirm that, hit next. And to go get 2.4 gigahertz network, I'm going to go ahead and confirm that and hit next. And I'm going to use the code. It says connecting, make sure it stays connected to power and nearby. Add accessory to network. Gonna go ahead and hit allow.
Connecting. Please wait.
It says adding Aqara Hub 8FF5. Car Hub 8 FF5 added. It says light bulb right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the
Wi-Fi connected successfully.
family room. And I'm gonna call this a Kara Hub. Hit next and suggested scenes. I'm gonna go ahead and hit next for that. And there's the hub, and there's this additional setup required in the app. So I'm gonna click done. Now it's back here at the My Home app, and it's showing up. It says new firmware detected. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through this firmware and then come back once the firmware is done and set up. So here we go, we're back in the car app and we see the hub there. Right now it says off. What happens if we click that? It'll bring down what looks like a switch, and that'll turn on the light. Looks like from here you can probably change the color of the light. Yeah. Green, yellow, red, purple, blue. I'm not sure what the dial does. Brightness. So that's a dim purple, and that's all the way on. So that's cool. So it probably acts as a night light of sorts. I'm gonna turn that off. Let's see what this all looks like in the home app. And here it is. The family room Aqara hub is at the bottom. And here are the choices here. You can turn it on here from the home app and change the color as well. And these are presets in the home app, so I'm pretty sure you can hit edit and change them if you want to. I'm gonna cancel that and leave it at that color. It looks like the default. So that looks to be an alarm, I guess. Let's see, wireless mini switch, bridge. So this might be different from what you're currently seeing. I'm not sure if when I post this video, if it is going to be iOS 13 that's out, or if it's still iOS 12.5. Right now I'm using this under iOS 13. I'm pretty sure it appears differently under iOS 12. So it looks like an alarm. So this, yeah, from what I understand, this can be used as an alarm system. So that's arming it. Let's go ahead and set up a door sensor just to test this out. So here we have the door sensor right here. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. And first we're going to pull the tab protecting the battery. We pulled that, and then we're gonna go into the app, and I'm gonna hit plus in the upper right. Then we're gonna choose door and window sensor, identify, car hub, succeeded.
Ready to
Click
connect
next.
to child devices.
And then it says to long press the reset button for more than 5 seconds until the blue light blinks 3 times. So the button's on the bottom of this. Hold it down. Okay, more than 5 seconds, it blinks 3 times.
Child device connected.
And there it is. It's connected as a contact sensor. It already sees it. We're gonna leave it as door and window sensor. You know what? I'm going to set this actually in main bedroom. Or rather master bedroom. Because I have a sliding door there that I want to monitor in case we're away. If it's on the 2nd floor, but it is an access way into the home. So I'm going to click done. And now that it's set up in the Aqara app, it should be, hopefully, in the home app. Does it show up in the home app? Yep, there it is. Family room, door, I can probably change this here to master bedroom, and done. And since open state, let's go ahead and show that again. Right now it's in its open state, and then if we put the other piece to it, it shows now in its closed state. Open and closed. Kind of tricky doing that with both hands. Well, actually, let's go ahead and see how do we set up that alarm? Let's go back to the car app. Automation, create if door and window sensor opens, then push alarm notification, save, and Aqara Hub plays alarm sound. Let's go ahead. I got a bunch you can choose from here. What would scare away a would-be robber? Police car? Police car sound too? Sniper rifle might scare someone away. How about air alert? Safety exit? Missile? Ghost calls? I'm gonna go with police car sound 2 for now. Click OK, and let's save that. Name it. I'm gonna name this door alarm and hit OK. So right now it's set. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna let this come apart. And there it is. So hey, there is a rudimentary alarm system. And click X. So that's actually pretty cool. So you can set up this to be an alarm system in the Aqara app. So I actually like that. And here in the Aqara app, you can enable or disable that.
So setup for the most part was pretty straightforward, though I did run into some hiccups along the way. Could have been the beta nature of some of these tests, but I had some issues validating my account with Aqara's servers initially. One thing to keep in mind is that you will need an account if you want to run automations via the native app, since not every device is properly and completely exposed under HomeKit to every function that the hub offers within its native app. For example, the Aqara Hub can be used as an alarm to trigger an audible siren through the built-in speaker when one of the sensors is breached. But this only works with other Aqara sensors that are set up in the native app. Currently, there doesn't seem to be a way to trigger the alarm via other manufacturers' devices that you may have under the Home app in HomeKit. Like say a CoolGeek door and window sensor that I have on a window won't be able to trigger the alarm and siren. It's a limitation that I slowly became aware of while using the Aqara system, and one that I feel you should be aware of before diving in. That said, I do like the rudimentary alarm system, so I'll probably fit all the windows in my home and doors with Aqara door and window sensors and replace the CoolGeeks I currently have and repurpose them elsewhere in the home. Overall, I really like the potential of the Aqara smart home system. There are some areas like setup in the native app that could use some extra added attention, as I did experience some friction setting the whole thing up under HomeKit. Once set up though, adding other Aqara accessories was simple and straightforward for the most part. Another thing to keep in mind, all the accessories they sent over to me weren't fully exposed under HomeKit function-wise, meaning the cube, for example, needs to be programmed under the native Aqara app, even though it can be seen in HomeKit. Under HomeKit in the Home app, I couldn't set the states to do different functions, and that's one reason why I didn't really take a look at it in this video. There were some other accessories that I didn't fully go into detail as well, and I tend to cover those in the future, like the wireless single and double rocker remote switches, which, by the way, happen to be my favorite in the bunch, but they won't initially be available in the US at launch. Aqara sent over a chart of which of their devices would be available in the US initially, and that will include the hub, vibration, motion, humidity, temperature, water leak, and door and window sensors, as well as the smart plug and wireless mini switch. Additionally, they will offer a Aqara starter kit, which will include a subset of the accessories mentioned. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Aqara releases for us here in the US market in the future. And I'm hoping that, again, this will spur some competition as far as pricing, and the prices will come down a bit, as well as, give us access to new cool accessories that we can use under HomeKit. And that's going to do it for my look at the HomeKit compatible Aqara devices, which should be available in the US shortly and possibly by the time you watch this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with family and friends. And as always, please take care and be safe out there.